I'm here with Greg Street, who works at Blizzard, and we are going to talk a little bit about World of Warcraft Cataclysm. In most games, when there's an expansion pack, we get a couple new races, maybe a new area or two, but you guys actually blew up the world, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, this is a really big expansion for us. Sometimes we talk about it being 2 or 3 expansions because we added all the new content that we've normally added in one of our expansions, but we also went ahead and redid all of Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor because they're kind of showing their age after 5 or 6 years. The main story, of course, is that Deathwing the Dragon has come up from underground, and his doing that caused, plate tectonics and the world to move around, volcanoes erupt, earthquakes, that whole 9 yards. There's a lot of destruction around. So the advantage of that is that there's a great need for heroes to go and solve all of these problems with the whirlpools and volcanoes and things like that.
So let's talk about some of the new races. So first off is the goblins, who are sort of the horde version of the gnomes a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, they're little guys. They have a little bit of humor for people who are a little more tolerant to have a little bit of slapstick in their World of Warcraft. They're a little nastier than gnomes, They're kind of like make a joke and stab you in the back and rip you off.
And then the other new race for the Alliance is the Worgen, who have sort of walled themselves off and come out to find that, there's a whole bunch of zombies still around.
Yeah, exactly. The people of Gilneas, behind the wall, players will remember south of Silverpine. They used to be humans. They've basically become werewolves, and players will be able to be both humans and then shift into wolf form in combat.
And now, what about some of the mounts for these new races? What are we going to see on the goblins?
The goblins have, we call it a trike inside the office. It's like a 3-wheeled car, basically, a small vehicle.
And the Worgen are sort of a little bit more environmentally conscious with their mounts?
The Worgen actually don't have a unique mount of their own. Instead, they drop down on all fours and run like a wolf and can go full speed when they do that.
I imagine that there's just this teeming mass waiting to open the gates when this game goes live.
Oh, I hope so.
You guys are prepared for this?
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of new hardware in place. We've got some really smart server team who's done some cool things where they can spin off separate instances or things like that on different servers for when things fall a little bit behind. Not too worried about that.
Greg, thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you the best of luck with Cataclysm, although I honestly don't think you're going to need it.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks.